All right, welcome everyone. I guess it's Wednesday, so we'll say Woo Woo Wednesday. We are going to cover a bunch of things today, including a lot of ancient alchemy symbols, as well as the languages, the spells, the fact that the similarities, like we have Samuel here and very similar looking, same with Gabrielle, symbols and writing connecting of these symbols that we see in many of Mike Forrest with Alien Carvings collection, and that it throughout history there's been these ancient symbols of alchemy used throughout. Here I believe we have a type of runic language or proto, yeah, it's like a runic and Proto-Slavic language. Here we have more alchemical symbols. Oh, welcome, Nana. Good to see you, Tranquil Vortex. Always a pleasure, sister. Okay. And then we go into different Latin alchemical charts, symbols, or oh no, this one's Japanese. I don't know, maybe Chinese. Interesting, but no, and Latin. No, okay, Latin language there. What the heck are those marks? Not sure. Not sure on that one. Interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Okay, what do we have here? Alphabets. Tis Enkit, Hunmugur, Alphabot. Something by a German, I guess. 4. No. I don't know. Oh, I see. I see. There is the legend. That used to be A. I'm not sure what we are seeing here. Fascinating how things progress. Very, very interesting. Gonna have to come back to that. Here we have some ancient text with both alchemy as well as some Hebrew. And what do we have down here? Interesting, not sure. Very interesting. So many different correlations. And gonna have to check on these. I've seen other ones, so I think these are like the ancient Hebrew ones, symbols for or seals for the different planets, but there's even older ones that actually are the path, like the spiral paths of the planets around Earth and the sun, kind of like, oh gosh, I forget what they're called. The old, you put your pen in, you have the spiral within the spiral thing, and it go around and around. It'll come to me. Anywho, here, this super suspect, like made from jade. We got a Jesus figure with a couple alien angels on top of a pyramid with like ant-like dudes. Not sure about that one. Apparently it's getting dug out of Mexico, but I don't know for sure if these ones are legit, because that's very controversial and interesting. Here we have Walter Russell's octave scale of the vortex geometry and the elements of the periodic table. And he was able to predict many elements before their discoveries just from this octave scaling system, and how the relationship between the elements form and their similarities and characteristics, and then predicting what should come next. So down here you see a bunch of, well, elements he named, and then they got other names after being discovered by other people materially, I guess. Interesting. I believe the grammaton, tetragrammaton symbol. Fascinating. Like in these different guys, like, are they star symbols? Are they circuits? I'm not entirely sure, but they fascinate me, and they do look like they resemble energy patterns. And supposedly, I guess these are also spells, right? So alchemical spells. What you want to make of that? I don't know what I make of it myself yet, really, to be honest, because are there demons attached to those different seals if you do the spell and procedure properly? I suspect so. I don't really want to know. Don't want to try it. Don't recommend others try it either. Now, what is this ancient alchemical manuscript we are looking at here? Okay, so we got the lunar, or sorry, the celestial 12 zodiacs there being represented in one of these spirals, but look how it goes double. Very interesting. We got water, ether, gas, maybe. Yep, and earth. One has to be fire, does it not? Ignis, that's got to be fire. And you're missing air. I don't know. Yes, I that's also what I suspect, right? So if they start making, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to give the ideas, because we don't want to summon digital freaking demons. All right, so here is one of these supposed pieces that was found in the Americas, I believe. See, and is this alchemical symbology, or is it the Jewish candle? I'm not entirely sure. I suspect the first, possibly. We have an Egyptian style, what are those called? I want to say cartouche, but I don't think that's the right words. But where they put the official name and date or whatever. here we got maybe a sun. This dude traveled by boat. Did they use the wind? And looking for grapes, maybe? I don't know. What language is this? Runic, Proto-Slavic, Proto-Runic. Very fascinating. Very fascinating artifact. Could be, could definitely be, right? And there's so many of these parts that they try to claim aren't real. But AI will be able to decipher the languages and let us know for sure. And I suspect they will all be proven. Well, not all, but a lot will be proven legitimate. Interesting system here. And is it to calculate the stars and the planets, maybe, and the zodiacs? It could well be. This could be an astrology sort of calculation device. Now, here we're getting to some of the good ones. These are from the Burrows Cave. And look at this. Look at the languages that we see here. And absolutely fascinating. And there are all these black stone tablets, depictions of. So supposedly this was Alexander the Great's tomb or something like that. So that's definitely cuneiform. Like, is this the Mayan or the Aztecs going at the Egyptian pharaoh-like dude, or Alexander? If it was him, we got a bird-headed. Like, is that Thoth Ra? What anamorph is this? We got the locals, it looks like. And oh yes, zodiac wheel. This is a zodiac wheel. Okay, so yeah, it was the zodiac. So yeah, I did say zodiac, right? But I think it also has the planets possibly included as well. But yeah, so I've been in contact. I got to reach out to Harry Hubbard again. I would like he's like the leading expert of these artifacts that's still alive, if I'm not mistaken. And I have seen that Bob John Tomb of Gilgamesh videos are wild. They've been out for quite some time. And so that also looks cuneiform. What is this, though? What pictographic language do we got here? And what are these? And what the heck are all of these? Almost looking like Asian-like, but... And then cuneiform again in the center. But what is this one? What is this one? And this is where we need to use the AI, because I guarantee this stuff will be deciphered and it will be too complex and too accurate to be fake. Oh, this one's a zodiac wheel. Okay, this is a zodiac wheel. All right. So yeah, all right. We got moon waxing. Oh, full moon and like empty moon potentially. And all right. Apparently these Lucifer, Lilith, Baphomet, like what the actual F? I don't ever want to see a circuit like that, but is that like Louis Vuitton upside down? I don't know. Lilith, that's also sketchy. Baphomet, like no, thank you. That looks like a real circuit. So someone's been trying to summon demons and is like, this written with blood? Oh my God, I just realized that for the first time. Yes, demon sigils. And are these demon sigils actually written with blood? Was this person actually trying to summon these demons by writing their sigils out in blood? I'm not sure. I wouldn't recommend it. Pretty sketchy. Um, don't know why, if they did. Hopefully, it's just red ink, but you never know. And it's concerning to say the least. And hey, Athena, you are now moderator. Welcome, welcome. And yes, the demon sigils, no thank you, but like, look at this. That's a circuit. This is potentially a circuit. This definitely a circuit. Like these are technologies. And no thank you. Is this just artwork? Maybe. I don't know. Don't know. Here we go. We got another one. The Etzenhauser collection. Okay, never mind. So, oh, this is from 1856. Sorry, my apologies. These are not the Burroughs Cave tablets. These are the Etzenhauser collection from Covewood Township, Isabel, Michigan, 1856 or 76. Like, fascinating. Had a boat, people coming out, ship flooded. Are you kidding me? That's like the story of Noah. Look, they had castles. The castles were from before the time of the flood. And buildings in the background, like, look, that's apartment complexes essentially, right? Am I wrong to say that? What are these symbols? Those are the same symbols that were on the other one. We have some cuneiform, and we have whatever this pre-cataclysm language is. We have Osama bin Laden right here. And I don't know, maybe is this also Osama? Look at that. Is that like his beard and everything? Do we have Osama bin Laden carved in? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but is that a cat? I thought it's a castle or a cathedral. Yep. Absolutely. So very interesting. And is that Noah's Ark with the animals and people coming off after this flood? Potentially. I don't know. Okay, so here again from the same collection. Look at this language. What is this language? Because that's cuneiform. This here, that's definitely cuneiform. But down here, what are we looking at? Look at this jolly guy. He's got like the Ankh things, possibly. Nice crown. He's got angel wings on him. Shout out to angel wings. And look, this was his temple palace. Look at the size of him compared to the 3 stories that this building is. Is that what we're being seen here? So is this like pre-Japanese or Chinese or something, or runic? Is it written down like this? Maybe do, like structured like that? I'm not sure, but that's the cuneiform. And then there's this one. Interesting. Very interesting. And this again is what I agree. King James, bang on. Wayne Gwinnell, welcome. And Nolan, I think you are right. Mongolian or Tibetan, potentially, right? polyglot. We got advanced alchemy, plant to bread transmutation cycle, where the bread is mixed and cooked. Fascinating. Fiber array, fusion arrays. I'm intrigued. Rare Wicca spells. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Something for the Wiccas out there. Oh, that's new stuff. What is this new stuff? Is this real or is this video game? I don't know. Let's take a look. It looks Museum Britannic. Is that Old English stamped? Could well be a document. I don't know. Not sure on that one. All right, back to near Detroit, Waco, Michigan, Stoper collection. So there's more than one of these. Wow. And we look, pyramid clearly. Is that, I guess, Tibetan or Mongolian or something you're saying? Look at and again, the cuneiform on top. And there are all these black stone tablets. Just absolutely fascinating as okay. Sintagama to Kaput 11? No, 9. 113. Figure 14. Figure 14. Aqueous Capito. Homo Ibra. Iroquois. Corporate Taifa. I'm slaughtering everything I imagine, but that's okay. What is this? Is this a mountain city in the mountain, potentially? Columns coming out, eggs coming out. Ignis, Aether, Air, Aqua, Terra. Okay, yeah, so you got air, okay. Ground, liquid, gas, ether, and plasma. So that they have all 5. They include all 5 states, and ether has to be one. Very, very important part right there. Some could, but it's also cuneiform. Well, the ones these guys, I could. Well, this is definitely cuneiform. Sorry, this could also be the Oriental language potentially, or something else. Or numbers. Could be numbers. What is this? Astrology is the clock of destiny. Oh, this looks like a Walter Russell, maybe. I'm not sure. Is it? Astrology is the history of the world. No, yeah. I don't see Walter Russell in there, so probably not him, but Los Angeles time. student's chart. Interesting. Interesting. Not Shirley. Who is not Shirley? And what is not Shirley? Is not Shirley a game, maybe? Are we just looking at some game thing? Is it AI? Is it a person? I don't know. Interesting stuff, though. They're really going into some interesting things. Oh, what do we have here? A Viking runic artifact of the sea snake dragon. And look at those languages. That runic language, but it's like a pictographic symbol, one that also includes some alchemical symbols potentially. Very fascinating stuff. Definitely a dragon, Tim, 100%. I just had to say water snake for the heck of it. But yes, it definitely is type dragon. They all were. And His Highness, good to see you. Okay, what do we have next? The alchemical table of symbols. This is a good one. In here, we have a lot of the metal elements, like gold and mercury and silver and zinc and lead. What is this? Are these potentially indigenous? I don't know. I don't know what we are looking at, but that's definitely an indigenous. These are fractal antenna arrays, all of them fractal antenna arrays that we are looking at. And then are these circuits. Could be either or, either way. Fascinating stuff. And like that's the Coptic Christian one, I believe, and it's definitely a fractal array. So is this one, even more so, with like two diodes put in, like it's actual electric circuitry. Rude cross, as it's unbalanced. Fascinating aspects. The Geology, like I'm not even going to attempt to say that. Beginner, like, what do we have here? I don't know. Like, again, could it just be a video game? I think it's something more. This definitely could be. It's just artwork. Oh, but it's Mayan stuff. And is it a recreation? And are these the actual Mayan symbols of the language? Potentially what we're looking at there. This is like, I believe, Mycenaean artifact or something like that, but somewhere from the Mediterranean. Don't fully quote me, but very similar styles of specific symbol language, Proto-Greekish maybe. I don't know, but like fascinating. Yeah, all very fascinating. What do we have here now? Hey, Geist got some Vata. We've got Vata. Who wants some Vata? I would like a glass of Vata. Hold on a second. I need to chug some Vata. Oh. All right. Maybe my voice is a little bit better now. Quigger, Craig, vinegar, maybe? Got some? I'm not sure. Lots of the alchemical symbols of the metals, the states, the four states. Got the sulfur. And we got some magic square action in this, hidden in this. It's not actually chaos. We got magic square, and we got coding, right? It's just deciphering. That's what AI will be used for. Deciphering it all. Old English or French, or I'm not sure. Rhythm. I am not sure what language is now. I would like to get the laptop. Very nice. Right? Like, there's a few that I do too. Oh, very interesting right here. That's like runic language. These dudes, what is this dude? Medicine. We look at size of the tree to people, to bigger people, to what is going on in that one. Divine symmetry of electrons. So this actually, how old is this? Because it actually understands the valence shell standing wave bond structure of the electron orbitals. This and how it goes into a cube and a double cube. Oh man, that makes so much sense. I finally have this in a relatively decipherable level of pixels. The pixelation is almost, the resolution is almost completely legible. This is amazing. Fourth period electron orbits. How they go. What? This is actually extremely on point. It was alt Dutch. Interesting. Thank you for letting us know, Paul. So it was like pre-Dutch-ish or something, or alt Dutch or something. Strange. So here, clearly, this is a pictograph. What devil thing is it covering over? What? See, this thing is newer than what was already there. But that same symbol we had just seen drawn out, and that is an American native symbol. Classic recipient. The charge. So this is your electrical charge, by the way, going up to the sky with the sun and the moon. Right, so that's what that is. No, Old German. Fascinating. Okay. Yes, absolutely Old German. That actually makes a lot of sense, as most of the surviving ancient alchemical texts were in German and Old German. So that would be bang on. And yeah, so that's real. Anything that's in Old German is definitely a legitimate copy of an old text. And look at this. So this is a very similar scaling to Walter Russell's diagrams of scaling. So that's something here that needs to really be understood, is that we have old German and old alchemical languages, whatever this one, elementaris. Oh no, maybe this one is Old English or Latin. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, this is way older than Walter Russell, yet they've got the full scaling system down that Walter Russell uses and depicts. Like, this is very, very relevant and evidence of this system being known throughout time, and that in fact Walter Russell's diagrams, a lot of them are just super advanced alchemy, and he is just a modern day alchemist. All right, is this Arabic? Yes, I believe it is. Arabic alchemical zodiac chart, is that correct? We've got Egyptian down here, potentially. Fascinating. Very, very fascinating. What we are looking at. Huh. Who the heck is this guy? Godheart Guardian, that's amazing. Why you can't watch it on TV and phone? It should work. But look at like the holes in the dude's hand too. Like what's going on with these things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Still 5 fingers, but antennas, bug eye, robotic like bug dude with legs, and boots. Boots or antlers, or boots or hooves? Boots or hooves? Oh, what do we got here? What the F do we got here? It looks Englishy, but not quite. Look at the mechanics of everything in here, like the proportions and inner workings of like gear systems, uh, planetary systems, potentially atoms. Look at that. We even got Pokeballs. We got Pokeballs pre-Pokemon. That's Pokemon time traveling confirmed. Right there. We got a Pikachu coming out of that. Charizard, maybe. Here we have straight cuneiform. So some of that stuff is cuneiform then that was written on the Arabic. Like, oh man. Again, what AI is going to be very useful for. Ooh, another one of these black tablets from them collections. Yeah, could definitely pull these too. All of the proportions, all of it works on it. Funiform are wedges. All right. Again, this one. Again, this style that's like pictographic with it here, there, and like, I guess not really. Oh, that's the cuneiform right there, potentially. Very interesting. The locals. Oh, and then we have the Nazca lines. Giant geoglyphs, only seen from the sky, just like the giant face geoglyphs in Alberta by me that I'll be going back to shortly. And what's wild is that they literally had to shave off the top of this mountain ridge to get this flat runway thing going. And what are we looking at? What are we looking at here? Legus simplicatum, simpler into mens ratio. So it actually says ratio. Amor cognitio meditatio vibes. Yeah, I don't even know. Don't even know. Oh, this is how you get different, right? Runic symbols out of this guy. The 8-sided star, the octastar. I don't know. Hey, shout out Dan. Or Don. Good to see you, Don. Right? Because lost languages, but we're going to resurrect them. Here we go. A Michigan tablet showing signs of Christ's birth, Treasure of the Ancients by Stephen B. Schaffer, 1996. Okay. Oh, this is when the picture was taken, I believe. Or I'm not sure. So, donkey. Is that, yeah, I guess that would be the baby coming in, shine light. We have a little bit of cuneiform, snake on either side of the altar. What this language is with this language, like, is this old Egyptian, like, or New Egyptian? I'm not sure. Very, very fascinating, though. Oh. Again, not sure if this is video game stuff, but it could also be just copied ancient spells as well. I think a lot of these I've seen, so even if it is video game, it's like they've copied a lot of the real ones over into it. So are video games digital demons? Potentially more than you know, and that can be creepy, right? But that's why we want to summon the angels, not the demons. Always. Earth, sun. Very interesting charts. This crazy anode, maybe? Anode cathode? That's just how my that right there. My mind works, but it's electrochemist, alchemist, and me. What are we looking at here? Like straight up circuitry. Fascinating stuff. I think these ones are the angels. So, some angel circuitry stuff. What do we have for spells? This language versus this language. We got like giant ape men or something going on here. Like a king or a wing thing. No, I guess those are robes. I don't know. Oh, we got giants murdering people. Oh, we got a new giant king. So the giant murdered the old king, and then the new giant is the new king, maybe? I don't know. Fascinating stuff. And how similar they are to all of these different individuals from the old world artifacts that are accepted as real. That's very suspect. When did they claim they invented the wheel? Well, at a time when griffins were pulling them, okay, and flying devil lady spirits were guiding the griffin that's eating a dude, right? That's just some dude's leg sticking out. Like, this guy's like, onward, ho! And the ho's like, yo, I'm connected. I don't know, right? Like, look at the size of this freaking lion. This dude's like, haha, you're nothing. I put my foot on you, footrest. And, like, what poor soul is in here? Is he the bone? Oh, no, those are like, what sort of animals? That's definitely animals in there. And whatever this guy's got going on. Weird mustache face dude with weird pyramid on his head guy. Look at that one. This guy's got, he's like, yo, I'm interdimensional, bro. Look at me. I've got like a Faraday suit and more. And I got this freaking wand thingy and this bell hat thingy. And I just whirl it around and a portal opens up and I'm gone, bro. But oh my God. Look at this. We got lions or dogs, maybe dogs or lions or bamboo. Is that a baboon? I don't know what, but he's pretty big. He's pretty big on them animals. So that's just an owl. I don't know what these gremlins are. She's got 3 owl-like claw toes and wings. Is she smoking a cigarette? I think she's smoking. Don't quote me on that, but looks like she's smoking. Oh yeah, I'm thinking lots of this be pre-flood. Right? Like, oh yeah, Kazakhstan is crazy. Much love, Mission Control. Got Heart Guardian, you can see. Like, what is this again? Like, what? Maybe that's just a crab. I don't know. But pretty similar to this dude. Oops. Whoopsie. Let's get back there. What the heck is this thing? Does it even have a face? snake hair. This is like bee, ant, birdman, bird woman. I don't know, but interesting. What sort of beast is he riding on? And whatever that is. Again, these crazy things. What's this crazy do? Oh, he be killing the fish dude? No. No, why are you murdering the merman or the mermaid? Oh man, that's where we lost the mermaids by winged weird hat guy. I don't know. They had a falling out. We got a doorway or a portal around. Oh, okay. I see. It's like an Aztec dude or something, or I don't know. Don't know. Egyptian dude. Dude red. I don't know. Size of a lion. Again, riding a lion. Like an Easter Island head. I don't even know. It's kind of looking oriental. I don't know. Interesting collection of dudes right there. Dudes and dudettes, I should say. Oh, did we even look at the bottom ones? It's this guy with the flying thing in the sky. And that's not a hookah. Is that a lion? Is that a rat? Is that a cow? I don't know. Again with the weird hats and the wings. Oh, decapitated someone. There's a princess, maybe? Baby prince? I don't know. I don't even know about that one either. Or what we're looking at there. Okay. Book of Black Magic and Pacts. What the? Parchment and gold ink. See, it's circuits if it's in gold ink. Alt seals are genuine. Yeah, so if they were printing them with gold ink, that is a straight up circuit spell that you are casting in that array. Like, that's kind of creepy and kind of crazy. So this one, if in gold, you do have Jehovah coming out, and it's breaking the outer seal or inner seal to the out. That might be a good luck one and give you good energy. I don't know. I wouldn't mess with any of it. But hey, if you want to tattoo that with gold onto your skin, go right ahead. I would recommend having an exorcist close by just in case, though. Arabic chemical stuff, potentially. Another one of them black tablets from Michigan. I don't know. Is that a dog or a dragon? Pointing up, it's like, yo, look at the stars. What time does this say? What zodiac time in the sky are we seeing here? It's depicting the time. Try something. Telling the story, dating. Interesting. Modern day alchemy spells. Oh, what's this one here? It's a rocket ship. I don't know. Similar sort of languages, though. Very similar. Not sure where this one's from, but intriguing to say the least. A little bit. I need to put a little bit more time into listening to David Ewan Jr.'s work. One Oven Hood, right? Could be. Oh, what do we have here? We have Isis Temple with the capstone, and we have the covered up former cave entrance that had the airplane hit it in the late 1950s or early 1960s that required a wall to be built by an airplane hitting it. So a passenger, we're not allowed in the Grand Canyon. That is correct. And that is because they are literally covering up these entrances. And I've got several pictures of before they covered up that main Isis temple pyramid entrance. And look, is this another pyramid right on top? Probably. I suspect so. Suspect carvings. I suspect a whole lost city civilization. The White Magic book. All right. I like this better. Well, look at how toned down it is by the time it gets into our language. Oh, bless your soul, Winona Riders. Is there a link between St. Elmo's fire and the Bermuda Triangle and Marpholite's ancient tech is always the future as the past has always shown us? The sea is a type of aether for reference. Oh, the sea definitely is the prima firma or prima whatever. It's where everything comes from and where all fusion and fission are possible. And I believe that I believe in the Bermuda Triangle, there are several documented under ocean pyramids that have still been found, and that there's most likely a connection between it all. And I'm gonna have to look into it more though for you, Winona Raiders. Good question. And most likely, that's something new. Here we got some old classic ones. What do we have here? There's the 4 states. Color. Let's go. Alchemist. Alchemist. Okay. So, we're starting to break it down a little bit. Philosophico. Is this where you're starting to get yourself philosopher's stone? Maybe. Lose divine. Interesting one right here. Very, very interesting. This is quite likely the saltwater electrochemical reaction processes with light and what you get out. All right, which one is the? Is that a goat? Do we have a goat or what the heck? A single horn? I don't know what that is. Look at this language. Potentially an African language, I believe. Or am I seeing something? Oh, yes. Sigils, definitely. That's what they are. So this one I'd get probably if kings. Oh, well, maybe not. So God, I think this is the actual wisdom symbol, but then it's like whoever just made this shit. But I think it is accurate copy. Have to be careful though. Only want to copy it off an original text. Nothing straight made from digital sources. Yes. This right here completely explains. Yes, these are the types of state of matter: solid, liquid, gas, plasma. Oh, imagine that. Which way do they go up? Up, up, down, down. Imagine that. Oh, okay, interesting. See, so there's lots of people that have put a lot of work into transferring over ancient alchemical symbols into modern practices, and I respect that. But they don't always have all of it. They sometimes miss a lot. But we're just here trying to put it all together. What the heck is this? Is this for real? What the? Is it backwards? I don't know. Invert? What is this? Is it new? Gotta be newer. I don't know. Don't know what about to think about that one. Chemical practice depicted. Oh, why trying to kill this angel or Jesus, man? Making him cry blood and shit. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. We got a snake with legs. What's going on down there? Ah, see, I like when you can see the actual book. I definitely need to revisit the Vonich manuscript. Actually, myself and Hans Dietrich are going to be doing an episode on that. Maybe even tonight. We will see. Look, oh, and here we have the lunar cycle. So it's showing the lunar cycles. Chemistry. Chemisvim. Fiat Trinitis, Fiat. No. Hermes and Hippocar? I no. Not fully sure. What is this one? What do we have here? Not too sure. Not nearly as nice a craftsmanship as a lot of the others, but interesting. Interesting to say the least. Oh, this is new, something new. So, I don't know what this. Oh wow, you're trying to freaking curse someone with some crazy spell, hold spell. Wow. Yeah, some black magic shit. Look at how intense they get with this. Like, what are you actually doing? It's like this shit written with blood. I think it's gotta be red paint, but actual spells are supposed to be written in blood, so probably is. There's some wild people out there, and shit could be real. I don't know. Oh, we got a war going on depicted in these Michigan tablets. Oh, and the king got killed in the palace. versus the 14th black tablet. Again, some cuneiform, some Egyptian, and whatever that one is. Yeah, that's a cuneiform. Oh, one king killed another king, eh? Cool. King on king. Egyptian king got killed by a local king. Yep. Someone got effed up. Cuneiformian people got effed up. Look at that. We got the locals. Yes, the yokels. And then we have the Egyptian or Babylonian or Sumerian, whatever the heck they were. The sea peoples, potentially. But look at how similar, right? It's not like, it's probably not their first interactions. Their culture looking very, very similar. Oh, we have some Nikola Tesla patents. Interesting. Patent in 1901. What are we looking at here? Ah, Fourth Wiseman. Good to see you. And oh, so we got induction. We got another induction. Interesting. Resistance. Yeah, inverter by Nikola Tesla. All right, Nikola Tesla's 5 different inverter circuits. Through natural media, apparatus for utilizing effects transmitted through natural media. And the inverter, like what? He calls himself the American Alchemist. I have not seen him cover one episode on alchemy so far, so I'm not sure if he is trustworthy. Just from that alone, not to mention how if he publishes the full hour-and-a-half interview he did with Jeremy Reese, compared to the 15 minutes tops of Jeremy Reese that he put into the supposed Jeremy Reese, Danny Sheen or whatever, 3-hour JFK UFO interview, where it's like, so why would you even put Jeremy in there? Why wouldn't you just do the two separate? Like, it makes no sense. And it's like, did he just cut 90% of Jeremy's interview? And that would be super suspect. So we'll see. And he has never responded to a single one of my comments on any of his chats. And that said, I was going to email them and I've yet to. So we'll see how that goes first. All right, back to the inverter of Nikola Tesla and his attorney. That's an important one right there. Apparatus for utilizing effects transmitted through natural medium. There's 5 different circuits in it. Like, how the heck did they do this level of terraforming at such an early time period? Just boggles my mind, especially when supposedly they didn't even have the tools or engineers to like do it. It's cover up. All righty. Again, we have one of these Michigan black tablets with a bunch of the cuneiform and this other language. Again, burying of the king, the 2 sides. But from this dude to this dude, I don't know. Not sure. Not sure at all. But yeah, right. He edits all of them, and it's suspect. It's like what parts did you take out, and how much is missing, and why? Um, yeah, right. I felt the same way, and how little it was. It was weird. Um, right. Early forms of altered carbon. I like that. Okay, so we're an hour and 10 minutes in. I am going to take a quick bathroom and smoke break. So please do stay with us, and I will be back in 6 minutes' time while we play. Actually, no, I won't play the AI intro. Instead, I will play for a few minutes my video from earlier today that I released on some of my electrolysis alchemy. That's way more educational and entertaining than the stupid AI uh, thing. So here we go. I'll be back in a few minutes. In the meantime, please enjoy some of this, and see you in a few. And it's from the zinc, and it's these self-organized, self-assembled nanotubes that grow. I suspect are the same sort of nanotubes that well are being developed in advanced technologies today, and that I may have discovered a much easier, simpler, and cost-effective method of manufacturing them uh, off of anode sides. Oh, here we got some silver coated wire and then copper wire that I made some coils out of. And I need pure silver. The silver coating just didn't last for my electrolysis experiment that I do. It's a little different than the coils testing for how they last. All right. Now we have something very interesting. This is what happens when I put a drop of my blood in with the reaction of monoatomic silver gold combination being made, and it turns into these crazy little clusters that seem like lifelike little, I don't even know what to call them, little bugs, little somethings, plasmids, I guess, and quite fascinating that way. Here, I put in a just a tiny little piece. It was like a drop of coagulated blood that was still half alive and half solidified. And then it grew as long as I kept the electricity going into this reaction. Oh, bless you, Provo. Thank you for the support, brother. Appreciate the super chat, my man. And this is why I am kind of petrified of the whole homunculus possibility, because it's like just a tiny little piece of my blood grew. Yeah, I gotta pause that and mention, like, straight up, the aspects for bio, like cellular electrochemistry and uh, just tissue regrowth and generation and stuff. It's absolutely wild. But the whole legends and practices of how to make homunculus, that just creeps the F out of me after these sort of results. Into this giant flesh-like organic cluster of cells that almost looks like a fish or something, but it literally 100x'd its size and kept growing in the saline electrolyzed or electrotized um, jar and environment, and that so far, anytime I put a little bit, whether it's a skin flake, a drop of blood, or a little bit of saliva into one of these reactions, it grows exponentially. So yes, I highly suspect, Bob John, homunculus is a real possibility, real thing, and why I have never ever attempted it, because I don't need a little Bernie homunculus running around. And it's just, it's messed up. But yeah. So yeah, that's what happens with a little bit of blood going in, and yeah, fully suspect the homunculus could be a thing. Right? Yeah. Well, it's all monoatomics. That's the thing. Everything breaks down, and that's why the desperates out there that don't fully understand this science, but no, there's something to it. They understand that Ormus is cellular material. It's um, all your nanomaterial, so that some of them do crazy things like urine drinking, or with their fecal matter, or the starfire stuff. It's extremely messed up, desperate ways of trying to get your own biological Ormus, and that you don't need to do such extremes. You just need a drop of your blood into the electrolysis reaction, and it will replicate your amino acids and your nanomaterial for you. So this one, you can also see pinkish. I have just put a drop of my blood in, and then the cloud of silver starts bonding, and at the very top, the white foam starts forming as soon as you put a drop of blood or skin or any sort of your biological material in. Instantly on the cathode side, with the atomic hydrogen that's produced in the electrolysis reaction, a flake of white material attaches and pops up, and it is this replication of your amino acids, of your biological nanomaterial. And it keeps growing and growing, as you see here, and as long as there's electricity going in, it just grows. Here, this reaction, stuff like this, absolutely toxic, and never ever ingest or even touch anything like this. It's so in here there's both aluminum, zinc, and copper, but you can see that it's going into this red active state. You have the pink state on that aluminum foil there, and this yellow, what the alchemists call sulfuric state. Not sure if it actually is. Most likely is not, as it doesn't smell like sulfur, and well, that would just require a massive transmutation of salts into sulfur or metal into sulfur, which not thinking is happening in this, but just going off what the ancient alchemists referred to as the yellow sulfuric state. Okay, we're at the end of that one. Now we shall look at this one. So in this reaction here, you can see the pure monoatomic gold down here. So it's actually got some nano gold. Okay, and I'm back. And Fauci did it. Fauci did it. Yeah, no thank you. Please don't try and make Chicken Man, because you never know. You never know. But let's get back on. Actually, well, no, we'll save it for last. We'll save. Well, I don't know. I guess it's time. Time for Bernie bonus of this is behind Mount Yamnuska. And I was just on the phone with my friends that I first discovered this with when they took these pictures of the bear monoliths, the guardians here. And you can clearly see the heads, the guardians here, whatever the heck they were. I don't think that's pareidolia, especially when you have the path up behind and you have, oops. So this is from Mount Yamnuska, and we're looking at these guys here and the path there. Oops. There we go. My apologies. So the carved pathway into the cliff that then goes up, and you can see that it goes up into potentially a cave. That there's another carved path here that also on the close-ups go into a cave. So is this an under mountain city? Potentially. I don't know, but I'm gonna go explore it and check it out because it is super sus. Geology. I've gone back twice and found very, very suspect things all around, and these guardians are definitely something. And like, I swear you can see, like, that's a head, potential other heads. I don't know. I think needs further investigation. So here we go. Here's the other path carved out. And a close-up of that path carved out on the side of this cliff. Very, very suspect. Very suspect site. And what is going on in Antarctica? I believe it probably is most likely well, either inner Earth or where they're definitely testing the DO weapons and basing the EW weapon stuff out of, but also potentially where they're tracking off-world stuff. I don't know. But I think that's what is going on. Antarctica is very fascinating. What is at the South Pole? Okay, so this is from the backside of Mount Yamnuska. And as I zoom in, oh no. Is this the video? Sorry, I think this was the one that zooms in on them. Oh, there's the dog. Come on. All right. No, wrong ones. My bad. Okay. Well, here we are going to show the front side of Mount Yamnuska and what we found there. And there's this guy, which each one of these is a block stacked on top of another block, as are these. And this straight up looks like a freaking reptile mouth. And then there's like this pyramid triangle, both carved and then placed on top of his head. And this cave goes in very, very deep. And it is on the front side of Mount Yamnuska. And is it another entrance into potentially this same mountain city system? And why is there a reptile head on this dude? Looks like it's even got the two nostrils, the eye sockets, and it's like it's actually got teeth on there. I wish this picture wasn't so pixelated, but here again, getting closer up to the structure, you can see the eye socket, the nostrils. It's a straight up interesting cave spot that is super suspect, and it is on the front side of what you're just looking at. And so here you can see this opens up behind this giant structure. Again, you can see very, very creepy. Like it is a dragon head. It is a reptilian, and it is a massive cave structure hidden behind. There you can see the teeth. And super, super suspect. And the fact that this cave enters and opens up very, very large. So you can see here that there's like these passageways behind here, a couple blocking stones, but you can get around it. And this is like 10 feet tall right there. Like the size, it's absolutely huge behind this guy. So this is the front side, and then those other guardians on the back side. And again, looking into the chamber that then opens up behind it, and very, very suspect, to say the least. What are we going to find? We're going back to check them out and see what is behind there. And indeed, it's the caves. The caves are behind this guy. And shout out to my buddy Cody Catch, who I was talking on the phone with last night about going back in. Another cave right behind him there. And shout out to his girl Brittany, also going to come on. And anyone else that wants to come explore Mr. Reptile Dino freaking mountain cave system. And then, so that's the top of them. Almost looking like a face. Almost. Pretty much looking like a face. Very suspect. Another one looking pretty face-like. Pretty pareidolia. I don't know. All in one spot. Like all of this in one spot. It's very, very suspect, to say the least. This is like 40 feet high total or something, at least. And then there's the chimney path behind. and very block-like, very suspect block-like formations. I'm not sure, right? Like, and then there was what looks like straight up petroglyphs carved in. Like, is that teepee, trees, horse potentially? I'm not sure. But very, very suspect. And then there's what looks like potentially this runic or other language down here, just like what we were looking carved into all that other stuff. It's literally what find on these rocks. And like, is this cuneiform? Potentially. And it's straight carved into rock, so I don't know. It's very suspect. Very, very suspect, all in the same area. I wish these pictures were higher resolution. My apologies. And right, I don't know. I don't know. It's all super suspect, and I will be going back to explore these very soon. And just again to show that it was, oh, I closed it. Never mind. I was going to show the Guardians on the backside again, but I closed that file. So that's the end of that one. 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 31 seconds in. Fascinating timing. All right. Moving on. Shall we continue with this folder? I guess so. Why not? Oh, and then the perfect one to bring up. And that, is this upside down? Yeah, there we go. The supposed one of the emerald tablets of Thoth. And it's like, is this a modern forgery? Is this the real deal? I don't know. AI needs to be used in this as well to figure this out, because what are we looking at? Could be modern forgery, but could also not be. I don't know. Looks somewhere in between, to be honest. So probably modern forgery. But I don't know. I think so, but not angry breath, and not while we have weapons being used with AI. That's asking for Skynet and Terminator, which I do not want to see, so not yet. First, humanity has to come to peace with itself. All right, got the compass and the square. Yeah. In symbology, chemical marriage. What is this one? Like music, maybe? I don't even know. Don't even know what. Or alchemy. Potentially alchemy. I don't know. Don't know what we're looking at here. Agreed. Yes, I believe that's what that previous one was. A couple back. This one, right? Oh, what's this now? La Croix philosophique, ou le plan de Tournis temple prophétise par Ezekiel. Oh, okay. Ezekiel's temple. from the French. Interesting. Every section numbered 1 to 28. Rosencrown, I believe. Orient, Occultant, Nord, Moody. Lead to gold transmutation cycle explained by Not Shirley again. This is where the lead goes. It breaks it down to gold, protons, electrons, and neutrons. The neutrons are sent around the array by this node. The protons and electrons are sent to the inner circle circulation to be collected for carbon. Here's where the neutrons, electrons, and protons are collected and built into a carbon atom. The protons and electrons are collected from the inner circulation and the neutrons from the outer circle. In this array, the neutron is broken up into a proton and neutron. The neutron is taken from the outer circulation, and the protons and the neutrons are sent to the inner circulation. Like, this is interesting. Like, who is Not Shirley? Who is Not Shirley? I don't know, but interesting. Yes, and Orient is definitely the East. East Asia is the Orient, but even Turkey was the Orient back in the day, but specifically the Asian areas. Witchcraft. Interesting. Arrays again. I can't. God. Fear God. Okay. Fascinating. What we got going on in here. Okay, it is all script within. What? I don't know. Wild. Triune God. And this is a good place to transition over to the other folder of files I want to go over a little bit of. And boom, look at that. We got it, but with a bit more added in. With a bit more added in. And oops. My apologies. There we go. Music scale. So much more. We have another Tesla alternating current electrical generator patent, 1888. Exciter. So is that the motor? He's calling exciter and then a generate. What? Interesting. Dynamo electro machine. So fascinating. Huh? Yeah, similar. Yeah, very true. Very true about the two. Oh, what is this? September 1969. Circular volatile aircraft. July 14, 1966. What? Inventor Ernest E. Bouchier. Attorneys and everything. Interesting right here. Like, what? What are we looking at? That's fascinating. Fascinating stuff right here. So were all the disk UFOs just human versions? Because this is a patent filed in 1966 and published on 1969, September 9th. Attorney and everything. Walter J. Jagman. The Tarot of the Egyptians. What? Filed January 13th, 1921. And this is atmospheric electricity. That's a light bulb being powered from. What? What? Well, there we have atmospheric electricity harvesting. And that's written in Russian. Oh, here's the supposed German ones. Andromeda with the honeybee. Cigar-shaped Andromeda. From Wright's German Secret SS archive, apparently. It's all in German, right? So, I don't know. Riddle. The alternating system. No more dynamos, now only AC current from Westinghouse Electrical. Oh, magic square action going on up there, too. And sacrifice into the flame and blood chalice. Look at what we got going on here, eh? The cup runes. The thunder runes. Candlestick lamp. Fascinating. Oh, wand, knife. Hey, strange. Very strange. Not strange at all. It is real magic. How did you find this? Library of Alexandria hard drive. No wonder the feds are after your ass. Be careful. Yeah, good. Thank you, Iona Raiders. Appreciate all the support tonight. And that is, hey, shout out Nathan, Old Man Builds. I'm sure you're. How long ago did you join? Did you see some of these? Some of the. Wow, this one. That's interesting. Oops, this one. Very interesting. Oh, but it was. You're gonna have to go back to the beginning to see the other Tesla one that was the 5 circuits from collecting energy from the environment or something. But we got more. This is a German patent of his then or something. Filed one in New York, I'm not sure. Electric motors run by radio power, fuelless plane, radio power transmitter. I don't think it was radio power, but guess that's what they were calling it. Oh, here we got 369. System, interesting. Patent simplified US test patent electromagnetic motor. Yeah, see, this is the basic one. That makes sense. Tesla X1 engine. What? AC counter rotating waveform, essential concept. I'm intrigued. Oh, this is like in one of them UFO motherfuckers. This is like in what's his name's the dude that was friends with Walter Russell. I was talking with Jeremiah about him. It'll come to me the name. If it doesn't, it will. But he used lots of Walter Russell stuff too. Oh, that's in Spanish. Oh, that's curse. Oh, some interesting figures. Why is this blocked out? Is this giving details of making these legitimate filings? I am intrigued. Very intrigued. What are we looking at here? Oh, what do Testalica di... Oh, it's Spanish. No, it's in English. What the heck is this? Primary windings. Okay, wow, that's a lot of winding. What the hell is this? Primary output to choke and rectifier. Air gaps between magnetic rings. Oh, fascinating stuff. What? What are you looking at? Man, them ancients were all about their geometries and scaling. Here's Robert Lazar's BS one, I guess. Because, well, there was shit from the frickin' 20s we were just looking at, or 50s, that long precedes him, that was patented by a dude that doesn't need no unobtainium. So, this guy, is it Otis T. Carr? Otis T. Carr. Yes, that's what it's the Otis T. Carr system. Another dude that filed a freaking disk UFO system. Oh, which one is this now? There's so many. I guess discs are human made, all of them? I don't know. All right. Element healing power. There we go. We'll stare at that for a moment just so. Oh my God. Yes, he's alive. You're alive. I'm glad to hear you are alive. That made my day. All I had to do was put out into the ether some UFO anti-gravity patents, and boom, Jeremiah reappears, charged by high frequency currents. Who is this dude and what is this machine? Gravity something. Wow. Oh, you got zodiac stuff. We have the celestial language, Malachism, passing the river script. Like some of these very similar to some of those artifacts we were looking at. Illuminati cipher, no, that's mostly alchemy. But I guess maybe the Illuminati uses alchemical symbols. I think they must, because those are all alchemical symbols. Enochian is Cupid, I guess, according to this. Bow and arrow language is right. Boom, look at that. That's all I need to do is just be like, hey, talking with the planets, Nikola Tesla, Collier's Weekly. When is this? February 3rd or 2nd, 1903 or 2, I think. But here is the article where Nikola Tesla speaks about getting communications back to Mars and stuff. And I'm gonna have to try to read this at a later time. Boom, right? We got that connection. It's like we need Jeremiah here to look over Nikola Tesla's patents from the late early 1900s. Oh, as well as Old Man Builds. Both working on this stuff. Abracadabra. We got Hebrew magic. Apparatus for the utilization of radiant energy, Nikola Tesla, November 5th, 1901. Boom. So this is the first solar cell or radiant energy? Is this heat that he's taking into the ground here? Either way, that's a very simple circuit there. Dynamo of some sort. Not sure what that is. Hey. And some big turbines. Oh, what do we have here? What do we have in here? I don't know. What are we looking at? We're looking at the inner workings. The gyroscopic stuff again. Is this OdySee car stuff more advanced? Right, it was OdySee car, right? No, that's the DPF. All right, so you're already fully aware of all of this then, Mr. Jeremiah, you're telling me. How much these look like those same overbalanced wheels? What are they called? It's like some East Indian name, but also Bacall's wheel or something like that. But also Leonardo da Vinci has very similar ones. How to negate Lenz's law. Diode. Ooh, magic squares and oh, this is interesting. Okay. I'm not sure who made this, but this is super intriguing and important. Yes, we do need to make these. Yeah, stop using resistors. It is that simple. Oh, Winona Raiders, appreciate all of the support tonight. Huge donations. Thank you. Being serious, what you think of Dr. Donald E. Scott EE? I think he's on to something as electrical engineer in cosmology. I have his books PDF if you want. Yes, please. I would love to read those. Please do email to me and I will take a look, as I'm not aware, but I'm interested. Very much so. All right. Well, we are almost at the 2-hour mark. And for magic squares, they are very magic for a reason, and how the symbols here all fit into them. And this is going to be a whole episode all on its own, because yeah, this is major stuff. Makes sense to me, especially on the electrodes, where stuff forms, how it breaks down. And for those that have looked into Searle technology and what Searle has gone over, and the SEG, Searle energy generators, and how everything he used was in relation to the magic square proportions into magnetics, that it all ties in. And the fact that ancient alchemists also used magic squares as key parts of their sigils, as their codes, and all of it, I suspect it is a hidden magic science of the universe, essentially. And on that note, here we go. Right, this was the original one you had me looking at there, Jeremiah, and that tied into the rest of them that we're just showing, the more advanced ones that we will have to be going into. What the hell is this now? Right when I want to end it. What the bloody... Who is that? And, hey, what do we got going on here? Looks like some batteries, potentially. Oh, oh. All right, well, I have to end this off now, but love you all. And Jeremiah, Nathan, if you feel like joining afterwards, I can send you the link. And yeah, much love. Oh, snap. Boom. All right, well, on that note, love you all. Jeremiah, talk to you in a minute, and we'll see everyone on the next one. Till then, ta-ta.
You crazy mother. Yeah.
It's just BurnEye.